I'll just be honest with you. We're going to play Cobalt Core because I don't know what else to play. I've been looking at video games lately. I got to be honest with you. I say it's mid. It's kind of a mid-year for video games lately. Cobalt Core is probably the second best game of the year. First game of the year, we don't even have to talk. Consensus pick, Lies of P. Just try it out before you hate on Astrea. I'm going to be honest with you. People, they said, play this game. It's a Slay the Spire inspired dice builder called Astrea Six-Sided Oracles. Tomo, if you unplug my camera, I heard your little tail whip there, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. I'm going to go psychotic. Get out of the cords! You don't belong in the cords. There's like 0.25% of the office is cords. Just go in the other 99.75% of the office. Here's my problem. I feel like, you know how you can like A/B test thumbnails and stuff like that and be like, what do people want to see? Me with my mouth open or me with my mouth closed? Don't answer that, by the way. There needs to be like an A/B release on Steam for normies versus nerds. And I'm saying the words without judgment, okay? Everybody passes judgment based on first impressions a little bit. You're either ahead of the curve or you're behind the curve. Your game being called Astrea Six-Sided Oracles puts you behind the curve with me, my 34-year-old normie suburban Canadian brain. If you called it Slay the Dice, you'd be working from... You'd have a slight tailwind. You'd have a 2-mile-an-hour tailwind. It wouldn't be enough to get it on the docket, but I would be like, oh, I see what you're going for here. Astrea is a dice deck-building roguelike that flips the script on deck builders by using dice instead of cards and the unique dual damage system, purification versus corruption. See, this is where I'm starting to lose it. Build a dice pool strong enough to purify Astrea's out-of-control corruption and save the star system. But then on the other hand... Retromation. God-tier roguelite, can't recommend it enough. Wanderbots. One of the best, if not the best, in the roguelike deck/dice building genre. Negative review. Not recommended. 356.5 hours of playtime on record. There's a lot to like about this game, hence my playtime. Though I do admit I left the computer running with the game on several times. My actual playtime is around 200 hours. Oh, only 200 hours. No big deal. There is great charm, good variety of gameplay ranging from simple enough blah 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 if you're a fan of the genre. While there is a lot to be praised about, the flaws become more evident as you play on. Bitch, you played 356 hours of this game. You ever hear that familiarness breeds contempt? That's not a fair... I haven't even played the game, I'm coming to bat. I came in guns blazing, being like, why is it called this Kingdom Hearts 356/2 Dream Drop Distance nonsense? Dude's out here saying the more I play, the less I like it. Yeah, welcome to the human brain. Oh my God, second problem. This dude's playing a dice building game. Second problem, the amount of RNG is insane. I hope this review doesn't come across as hating. I love this game, hence a long review. I love the way they decided to go for dice instead of cards. I love the many charms it has. I'm a bit puzzled with the lack of dice art given how much love has been given to this game. I hope devs see it as something they must work on. Nah, no big deal. We worked on the game for 3 years. It came out. It's got like 88% positive reviews. You were entertained enough to play it for 350 hours, and then you left a negative review because you don't like the dice art. And then you wrote, like, I'm not a hater. I hope the devs just see this as constructive criticism. Holy cow. Gamers are not beating the allegations, bro. You got minimum 200 hours in a $20 game and you leave a bad review? Jail time? I think that's fair. I don't think you should go to jail for 10 years, but I think for like a weekend you should go to prison. Minimum security prison. They don't need to put your ass in the supermax. But if you played something for 200 hours, it's like, you know, I don't want to be in any club that would have me as a member. If you played a game for 200 hours and then you're like, I didn't really like the time I spent in that, then I can't trust you as an arbiter of judgment because your ass is dumb. Why did you invest 9 real-time days in something, in an entertainment product that you didn't like? That is stupid. You've made a stupid decision. I'm not saying you're stupid, but your opinion is definitely compromised as a result. What if it's the kind of game that seems like it's going to get good soon? For 200 hours? I can see toughen out the first 3 seasons of a new television show. But 209 days of your life? I've invested a 70th of, well, that's not, the math is wrong. I've invested, back of the napkin, 40, something like that. You invested 2.5% of your year. Closing into the point where, like, I mean, this might be like 0.4% of your life into something that you don't enjoy with your free time. That's crazy. And what I'm saying is you've made a stupid decision, and as a result, your opinion is compromised. It's the same shit if you watch like 11 seasons of a show and you're like, the show sucked the whole time, then I can't trust you. That being said, if you watched, let's say, 7 seasons of a show and the first 4 or 5 are really good, and then the next 2 were like a little mid, and then it fell off a cliff, especially as it got further along, then that's like you spent 170 hours playing a game and you're like, wow, this is like one of the best games of all time, and then they patched it to like completely ruin it and you played 30 hours just like, at this point it's inertia, let's see how they try to land the airplane. Ooh, into the wall, huh? I didn't expect that. Then you can give it a negative review as far as I'm concerned.